Flosstube. My name is Christine and I'd like to welcome you to Stitching in the Burrow, my little place over here on YouTube as well as on Instagram if you'd like to follow me there. Today is October 13th, 2024 and this is Flosstube number 28. I just finished Whip Parade number 5, so if you want to go take a look at my Whip Parade 1 through 5, those will be uploaded. But I'm going to go ahead and just let you know what I've been stitching since the last time I did a regular Flosstube. This one is, we're going to start with this regular Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. For those of you who have been around, this is a pattern by the Cross Stitch Studio. This is my focus piece for the year. One of my focus pieces for the year. I'm down over here working on the last set of pages that go across, the last page and a half that are still left down here. Maybe on the last pages. Anyway, neither here nor there. I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see it. Since you all last saw this, I have put in about 1,420 some stitches. Trying to make sure. So we're here, and then I am down here working on this little boy's feet. So he will be done, and then I will go all the way across. So we're getting there. It's again probably not going to be this year. I have put in a lot of stitches, like I said, since the last time I did a Flosstube, which was a couple weeks ago. I have really focused on this piece. It's really been all that I've wanted to stitch on. I have my pin here and I know it's here. It's just because this one was in my hoop because I was working on it, so I took it out of my hoop for the Flosstube. This next piece is my piece that I'm supposed to put in one like hunk of floss with the 6 little strands in it a day so that I can work on this and get this one done. This was purchased off of an Etsy store. It has a stitch along. I can tell you the store. Let's see. I know that Laura from Stitching by the Shore is also doing this piece, but I think she's going to leave the border off of it. But this is Lena Ova, and there's a Lena Ova Sal going on with Laura, like I said, by Stitching by the Shore, and this is by Sunny Muffin Shop off of Etsy. And this is Anne of Green Gables, and this is done in DMC number 824, and I am doing all of it, including the border, everything. I've worked on this one over here, since you all have seen it. So I think it's coming out gorgeous. So I'm not sure who else has joined in that stitch along, but if you want to stitch it or you're stitching it, please join us. We'd love to have you. This next one is I had one full page I completed on this, so not that I stitched that since the last time you've seen it, but I actually finished the page. This is Reader's Paradise, artwork by Amy Stewart. And this one is a big one, and you know I'm going to ooh and ah, so I'm going to, here we go. Where? See, one whole page done, look at that. Now look at that detail, y'all. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, I love this piece. Say it every time I stitch it. Look at that detail. It's gonna look amazing when it's done. I enjoy, this is one of my favorite pieces to work on. It's big and cumbersome to stitch on, but it is absolutely one of my favorite pieces. This one was part of, let's see, what did I stitch? I don't know why I stitched on this one. Maybe just because I wanted to. I put in 450 stitches on this one. This is called Planets Aligned by Tilton Crafts. I'm sorry if you all hear a dog barking. I think my neighbor across the street has gone out of town and left her dog or something. The dog's been barking all weekend. 450 more stitches in this one since you all have seen it. Sorry about the hoop marks. So this one's going to be a really nice piece too. I don't have enough. Well, I'll make wall space. I'll make a new wall if I have to. Okay. This next piece is by Heaven and Earth Design. It's a quick stitch, Pride and Prejudice, color expansion chart by Amy Stewart. It's going to look like this when it's done. And I have put in 325 stitches on this one since you all have seen it. And I think I put in more over here is where I was working across. So on these days, I either spun my wheel or just said, hey, I want to do this, and then spun my wheel that told me how many stitches to do. That's why I know how many stitches were done on these. I don't normally count stitches unless I have to. This next one is a focus piece along with Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. This is my Heaven and Earth Design Quick Stitch by Amy Stewart, Anne of Green Gables. And since you all have seen this one, I have put in 804 stitches. So I feel like I haven't been stitching, but maybe I have been stitching. This one is supposed to have 201 stitches in it a day in order to make it to the end of the year. We're not going to make it, but that's okay. We took a shot at it again this year. Y'all see that? I put in the rest of that, what I call like the little awning part, finished that piece of the house, and now I'm over here. And so luckily, you know that I dislike doing this color of the house on the fabric that I have. It doesn't look like I have much more. I have a little bit over here, but the rest of it's probably other colors, just the way it's done. So I don't have too much other than that white fence to, it's hard to see against the fabric. So I'm watching my time because I'm afraid it's going to tell me my phone's out of space or something. This next one is by Stitches So Beautiful. If you haven't gone to check out their patterns, they have a lovely, lovely patterns. You might want to go look at them. This is called Radio City Christmas Spectacular. And I fell in love with this one because I'm from New York and I love everything about New York. And this particular one, let me see. I put 313 stitches in on this one. This is part of a January through March 90 days that I was supposed to be working on this at 100 stitches a day, so it would have 9,000 for the month. I'm still continuing on with my stitches. I don't know how many I've put in so far. That would have been 3 days completed for this, so I don't know what month I'm on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it because I'd like to have those 9,000 stitches in there. This next one was part of my Full Coverage Fanatics, one of their prompts that they had, and this is the Cross Stitch Studio Holiday Chalkboard, and I put in 300 stitches on this one since you all have seen it. This next one is what I call a vintage Santa. Don't know. Let's see. It's by July's Cross Stitch, and that's Jullys. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but it's off of Etsy. It is called Vintage Santa Claus. And I started this one on 16 count white Aida on March 13th of 2023. And I do not have very much done, but since you last saw this one, yeah, I don't know how many stitches I put in, but I use this as a prompt for I Spy, which is Laura from Stitching by the Shore. She puts that out, and it was something that starts with S. So it was, of course, Santa, and then I used it for Categories by Whip Warriors, and that was for a pattern title starting with V, and so it was Vintage Santa, so I used it for. And I purchased this one because this one reminds me of a Christmas card my grandmother sent to me when I was young. So the moment I saw it, of course, it's vintage. I love vintage. The moment I saw it, I just had to have it. And so I was up here with just this the last time you saw it. So I have snuck down here and started Santa's hat. So I will enjoy all of these up on my walls when they do get completed at Christmas time. All over my house. This one I worked on. This is a pattern by the Cross Stitch, Artisty Cross Stitch, I'm sorry. And it was a free pattern that she put out. It's Mini Colorful Tree. And I worked on this one because it was an I Spy challenge for a tree. So what better than here? It's a tree. And I put in 250 stitches on this one since you all have last seen it. And so you can start to see some leaves and stuff are coming out there. I did not have the last time you saw it. So. And that is it. That is all my stitching I was able to do. The last couple things that I have, and I'm sorry for the crinkle, but I do want to show this. This was my fabric of the month from August, and this was from Bestitch Me Fabrics. I have no fear of showing this, that you all have already received yours, and this is called Boot Camp. I'm in their Neutrals Club, so this is what it looks like. Pretty nice. So I think we'll be able to find something rather easy to put on that. And then I'm going to show you some of the patterns that I've received over the last month or so. This one I received, this is a free pattern that I received for my birthday as being part of the Cross Stitch Studios Insiders Club that you pay monthly for. You pay a monthly fee and they do so many patterns that they give away, and then they give you a birthday one for free. And so I chose Cardinals in a Christmas Tree. And this next one is part of Shannon Christine's monthly club that I'm in. I'm in both her Christmas club and her regular monthly club. And this is Orange Cupcake. It's part of a cupcake series that she's doing. That we have the purple cupcake. Here's the orange. And here is the lemon cake. So you could tell I'm a little bit behind because you're seeing 2 months. So orange cupcake, lemon cupcake. We already have purple. I think it's lavender is the other one. So this is also one she just put out a couple of days ago for this month. It's called Cozy Autumn, and it's by Shannon Christine. And these are small ones. This is 82 by 82 stitches, so I fell in love with this one. I want to stitch this one. And Artisty Cross Stitch put out some freebies for the month. One of these was from this month, I believe, and the other one was from the previous month. Anyway, this is called the Australian Landscape at Sunset. And this one is Moon Witch. So those are the patterns, the free patterns or parts of my monthly pattern clubs and stuff that I have. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all my stitching. That's all of my patterns that I have that I've received over the month. I haven't really purchased anything. Um, I've been very busy, especially with all of the stuff that's going on. I'm actually missing one. There's a Nutcracker one I'm missing from Shannon Christine, but I'll put that on my next one to show you all. Sorry, bunny trails. Um, there's been a lot of stuff going on with all of the hurricanes and stuff that have happened. Um, Trying to see where we're needed as counselors to, jump in and help out. I have license in other states, so I can help in some other areas. Um, so yeah, just trying to figure out where I could make a difference. Um, yeah, and I hope and pray that none of you all were touched by those hurricanes. I know they were devastating, especially in Tennessee, North Carolina, Western North Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia, and then Florida as well. So all of you, I hope and pray that it didn't touch your homes. Um, but it's been pretty devastating. So um, I will try to get another floss tube out in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, I can get some more stitching done. But I hope that you all are stitching and that you're taking care of yourselves, engaging in self care, and doing those things that make you feel good and take care of you because it's not selfish. That's important to take care of you. So I will see you all in a couple weeks. I wish you happy stitching and again, take care of you.